Hey there, you guys. Good to see you. It's Mrs. Kramer at my house outside on my deck. This is my backyard, and this is my cat, Tiger. So he wants to say hi to you all, and it's so good to see you this morning or whatever time it is you're listening to this story. And so we are in Ecuador this week, and I have a really great book for you called Take Your Time. And it's a book about a tortoise named Harriet, and she is bound for adventure at her own speed. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with our story. Hopefully we can make sure you can see all the great pictures. The illustrations are beautiful. This book is written by Eva Furrow and Donna Jo Napoli, illustrated by Laurel Molk. And I hope you enjoy it. Here we go. Take your time. I love that. Harriet did everything slowly. She smelled the papayas and swamp hibiscus all morning. She munched cactus pads and apples all afternoon. She slumbered deep all night. Yes, Harriet did everything slowly. The other animals scolded her. "Your rhythm's all wrong, Harriet." "It's a matter of timing. Your timing's off." "Life in the fast track is exciting." "The way you move, you can't go anywhere." "You don't know what you are missing." Harriet calmly yawned and fell asleep. But in the morning, she was curious. What was she missing? Harriet decided to go out into the big world. She wanted to see the penguin parade on a neighboring island. It took place in the summer. To get there on time, Harriet left in winter, the rainy season. She was in no hurry. There was plenty to see along the way. She swam past hammerhead sharks. She swam past humpback whales. She swam past giant rays. What wonderful things the sea held. The penguins were delighted that she made it just in time. While she was there, Harriet offered little iguanas a ride through the dunes. She walked past pink flamingos. She walked past blue-footed boobies. She walked past red-throated frigate birds. What wonderful things the sky held. The ride took months and months. By the end, the little iguanas were big iguanas, big enough to scoot off on their own. That's my rooster. Now, the rainy season had come again. Harriet dug a hole to make a pool for the sea lions. While she worked, other friends filled the pool. She dug past crawly centipedes. She dug past slippery snakes. She dug past skittery crabs. What wonderful things the earth held. Harriet stood back and looked at the wide, deep pool. Another whole year had passed. Maybe it was time to go home. Harriet swam steadily, day after day. She was just about to crawl up onto her home shore when a pod of playful dolphins circled her. "Been out traveling, have you? Imagine how much further you could go if you went fast. Come on, take a chance. You won't believe how good speed is." Harriet was spellbound by their quick grace. When the largest dolphin offered his back, she clung to it. She was pulled out into the swirling current. Moving so fast was thrilling. Look how far they had gone in an instant. But the wind seared, so she had to close her eyes. And the water whooshed through her nostrils until all she could taste was salt. The thrill passed. Harriet let go, and the dolphins raced ahead. Slowly, she swam home, savoring the cool spray, the rhythm of the waves, the reflection of the sun on the water. It took her 5 hours, but what glorious hours. Harriet thought about all the creatures she had seen moving in the sea and the sky and the earth. Sharks could cruise or whisk along fast. Boobies clumped clumsily on land but soared in the air. Snakes wiggled side to side, so you sometimes didn't even know where they were headed. But slow or fast, clumsy or graceful, straight or wiggly, everyone had a rhythm that worked. Isn't that nice? Harriet burrowed into the grasses and took her own sweet time. And then this is the author's note, and this is what the author wrote. Harriet was the name of a real giant Galapagos tortoise. She is believed to have been collected from the Galapagos Islands, a set of 16 islands and many smaller islets about 600 miles to the west of Ecuador, and was eventually brought to Australia in the mid-1800s. She lived in Steve Irwin's Australia Zoo outside of Brisbane. She liked yellow. She ate carrots, spinach, papayas, and apples, and grazed on grasses, cactus pads, and flowers. She liked being tickled on her hind legs and tail and being patted on her scutes, the horny plates covering her shell. When she was scared, she pulled herself totally inside her shell. If she got turned over, she groaned as she righted herself. She often burrowed in grass. When she died on June 23, 2006, at the estimated age of 175, she was the world's oldest animal in captivity. On the internet, you can find photos and videos of giant Galapagos tortoises swimming and walking. People used to think they were poor swimmers until sightings of them far out in the ocean were reported. The giant Galapagos tortoise was hunted for many years and is close to extinction. Those remaining on the islands are now protected by law. Well, I hope that you get a chance to look at some Galapagos tortoises that I posted on the assignment sheet. And mostly I hope to see you guys all soon. So hang in there with your moms, give them a big hug, tell them how much you love them, and I'm sending you a great big hug, letting you know how much I love you too. So enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.